Okay, everyone, how are you doing? Hi, this is Talari from the Gulf Snapper. I'm going to take you through the recap of the 14th of January 2021. Let's get started. As usual, we'll start with the daily backtest. I'd like to highlight one thing while we are doing the extracting the data. If you look into DTTS, you will see a spike here. It is DTTS. Okay. It's taking time to retrieve the data. I think it is not DTTS, but it is that's DTSS, sorry. Okay, somebody contacted me, one of the followers, and he asked about the position that he was in. Unfortunately, he bought it at around somewhere around 520 or 5 something, and he was not sticking with our plan. He did not take the 7%, and he rather went all the way and got trapped. And I think it ended somewhere in the 3.55, and he had actually 5,000 shares. It's a big loss, unfortunately. Guys, please, please, please keep this in your mind. Never trade without sticking with the plan. If you are not qualified, if you are not ready, and that's why we are always reminding everybody that this is serious, and you can lose as much as you can win. You can double your account or maybe triple it in one day, and you can lose everything. Please try to distinguish between gambling and trading. There is a big difference between the two. So you need to be careful. I was really annoyed and was really sad to hear that. And I was really, I wasn't really happy seeing somebody in a winning trade, in a winning pick, and he ends up losing and trapped and continuously waiting for the opportunity to get out of it with minimizing the loss. That's really sad, and I don't really want to or hope that anybody or anyone contact me in the future with the same situation. We all lose, and this is the nature of the trading. There is winning and there is loss. But be careful, be careful, be careful. Do not put yourself in this position. Please be careful. It's not easy and it is serious. If you purchase or if you enter here, you will never reach this in a blue moon. It will take ages to come back. If you are lucky and the same momentum is maintained, maybe it will fly up. But there is no guarantee though. And we are not here falling in love with any stock. We take our opportunity. Either we make it or we get out peacefully. The most important asset is your capital, is your money that you started with. Do not lose it. Do not lose it. Take your time in the paper trading. Enjoy your time losing on the demo account, but do not lose from your own pocket. Don't do it. It's really bad. It hurts really when you see someone losing while others are making profit. So I'm just saying this, and I wish that everybody following this strategy sticks with the plan. And not this plan, by the way, is not only for this strategy; it's for every trade. As you are expecting to win, there is a room, there is big chance that you lose. You need to be careful. You need to take it seriously. This is not gambling. This is trading. That's why I put in the description box a full disclaimer. And no one can tell you, no one trading the same share will get the same results unless he sticks with the plan. So be careful, guys. Be careful. Okay, just wanted to say this, and now I feel happy a little bit. Okay, let's see the results of this day. Okay, on Thursday the 14th, we managed to make 1,371. Winning rate was low, was 28.6%. Okay, 14 trades out of 49 were winning, and the average gain was 27. 27 is very low. This is provided that you are entering all the trades, all the 49 trades, which is impossible, which is not really possible, not realistic. Okay, I'll take you through this, the entry opportunities, the entry sheet. Okay. Guys, share with me your thoughts if you want me to go the way that I kept on, that I always share with you, or I always mention to you when I say that this is the entry, this is the exit, then we will not consider these and we will look at the other opportunities. Like, for example, if we enter with VERO at 931 and the exit was 933 by hitting the stop loss, obviously you will lose lose $129.60. Then of course you will be in the market already, so you'll not enter this. But again, that varies. That not all will do the same. Some traders prefer to give like 5 minutes till the market really stabilizes. Then they think of entering after 5 minutes or even 10 minutes. So this is also judgmental. It's up to the trader how he feels or how he plans his trading days. I prefer to set a daily target, and whenever I reach it, I try to stop. I try to limit my trading in the first 2 hours, and that's too long. If somebody is daily trading, 2 hours will be too much. Given that our trading time is between per trade, we spend like 5 to 15 minutes per trade. So this is something to consider also. So, and usually people put it in 1%, 1.5% of net profit of your investment. So if I'm investing $10,000, 1% will be like $100. So the conservative traders, they prefer to get a net of 100 and stop trading until you grow your account, and then you will be in a stronger position. What I present or what I share with you in the daily trading on the Twitter account is the opportunities, all the opportunities. If you're conservative, you will be going with this strategy, which is entering and the in and out. Okay, the entry point or the entry price, the exit, then you get your profit or you get your loss and you move on. So as there is a target for the daily win, also there is a target for the daily loss. So if you lose 3 trades continuously, then you stop. Sometimes it didn't click. You are not lucky today, so you should not continue pushing for your luck. Although one trade will make up for all the losses that you encountered during the previous trades. But who knows? Maybe you're not lucky enough to make the right decision, the right entry decision. Now, if you are a trader, a professional trader, you can tell which is a successful trade or which is a potential gainer and which is a potential lose or loss for you. So you will avoid those that are of high probability of losing. So Here, if you enter the first one and you take the loss, it will be by that time 9:33. So the next opportunity will be this one, 9:33 AMTX, and will be 700. 700 of your 10,000 will be enough for you to stop trading at only 5 minutes, or I mean at only 15 minutes, at 45 minutes from the 45 minutes from the beginning of the trading day. Actually, it will not take you all this time till you reach that. You might, according to your daily target, you might just reach the 100 from the first maybe 5 to 10 minutes and stop. Or maybe you can just put the 7% per trade and just wait until you see what will happen. It's all yours as long as you set the in and out, the take profit and the stop loss. If you set the two entry and exit points, the 2 points, you will be away from your emotions. You will be able to focus. You will be able to look into the market and decide. But ideally, by 10:16, you should be off for this day and you should stop. You should stop trading really here. And that will be a successful day. If you want to continue, why would you really stay the 49 trades and you win or you lose all the way till you win? There might be another opportunity here that is winning, or this one. But as there are some winners, there are also losers. The beauty is that one win or 3 losses will take you 3 losses to compensate it by one win only. But you need to define your strategy. Which way would you go? Would you go 3 losses, then you quit? Or will you take 1 winning and then stop? And will you continue losing until you find yourself losing, depleting your whole investment, your whole investment? That's not acceptable. But you need to define, you need to know where do you stand really. All right, so as usual, I'll keep the full list at the end of the update here. Let me take you through the daily trades, which is the opportunities on the screener, which is really interesting. It is really interesting what happened yesterday's session. It was really non-stop. By the way, let me show you the screen here. I'm unable to minimize it. Okay. By the way, this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day winning. And as we said, today's result is $1,371.60. So let me take you through the top gainers and losers. I'll keep a summary of these as well at the end of the of the video today. All right. Okay, let's go through the charts. So the first opportunity was VERO, and it showed up at 931. You can see easily that in 931, it was giving a very good signal here. Unfortunately, we did not. Let me bring this one to you. Unfortunately, this was not winning, although on the chart it was a winner. I wonder why this is happening. Okay, the signal, maybe there were some other signals earlier. Because I was a little bit late, I did not open the first opportunity. That's why there are some traders who suggest that we give a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes or something, till all the signals are in place. So the first one is losing here because the entry was 216 and the entry point was 216. Okay, 216 basically was here, somewhere here, yeah. So I think 7% was easily in the 2.24 or 2 point something. Regardless of the 2 point, it did not go down. So I think this is a winner. Anyway, this is the difference between purchasing on the screener and depending on the backtest. The reality, I believe that if we stick with the 7-2, which is a 3-1 actually, again, as I used to mention, plus 1%, which is for the for the broker's commission or the fees. So it is actually 3-1. So it will be a winner. I strongly believe that this is a winner. And you can tell by the time you are trading, you can tell that there is an exit time. Okay. Next one is, and of course, if you notice, from 216 and the stop, I mean, the next resistance is at 2.56. So I think easily you can here determine or find a space, and with the momentum, looking at the trade and how fast and strong the momentum is signals, how many signals are you getting, and how fast is the stock moving. You can tell. You can tell. You can tell that this is a winner one moving. And if you put the take profit and stop loss, you can act accordingly. Now moving to the next opportunity, DTTS showed at the beginning of the market also, and obviously there is no big room to go with the trade, but the signal here is so attractive, so you can decide. It didn't give you that. It gave you a signal, it gave you another one, it attracted your attention. When you look into it, you will find that the stock is moving above the moving average, and you can tell easily that this is a good opportunity. Although here it did not show a winning, it did not continue, giving the signal. And here it does not show a winning result because it showed from 334, and it showed that it had dropped, although I don't see it dropping really. The stop loss is 327. It never dropped below 327. I wonder why it is recording it as a loss also. Maybe here. Yeah, could be the beginning of the signal. But when we really look into it, we give it some time, then we put our. So if we put it, it will be considered as a loss. But we will not be really entering, from the signal. We will give some time. There is a delay between the signal and our action. Despite the fact that we will have the hotkeys, which you might be already predetermining. But here, because the 7% versus the 2%, it did not reach the 7 and it bounced. It tested actually the moving average, then it continued to the other side. So here you could lose, but you could enter again and get profit from there. Again, there is a difference between the expert trader and the beginner. So you need to trade, you need to practice. You need to practice on the paper trading, on the demo account. Then once you feel you're confident, you can go on the daily trading. As long as you control your emotions, everything will be acceptable. Here, the third one, WISA. And that's an obvious. I think you can easily tell that this is not a winning one. So you will not really enter this one. That's out of the question. I believe everyone is in agreement. It gave a signal and it is close to the next resistance, and add to all that that it is below the moving averages. So definitely there is no problem with this. It's clear. Next one, EYES eyes. What happened with eyes? Unfortunately, that's a clear stop loss case because it did not. It gave you, again, here it's judgmental. If someone wants to enter while the blue moving average, which is EMA 9 and SMA 20, okay. So if you are in the penetration process, in the crossing area, you need to look into it really. You need to make sure that you need to closely monitor it and put into your consideration possibility to go down. Here, if I'm in the trade, it would really be a fooling entry because everything seems to be set very well. It looks that it is going to be on the upper side. Too many signals came. 1, 2, 3 will be enough for me to decide really. But keep in mind here one thing important. I wanted to talk about it. I noticed that during the daily trading, and I'm happy that I remembered it now. Remember that you are at the at the $half and the whole. So half and one and one and a half and two, two and a half and three, those big resistance by those emotional and mental resistance actually that will make you really hesitating or make you conservative in entering this one. Once it breaks the two, it will not be really also enough for you to go from two to move to your next resistance. So it will not be also a good opportunity or a good entry. So that's why I'm saying that this is fooling. It is tempting. You want to go with it because there is possibility also that you will break the two and fly all the way up. But your resistance is close by, nearby. So it will not be really a good chance for you really to go up. Let's be conservative and watch only until we break. And we test confidently the two and we launch or we take over from there. Okay, next one is DTSS, and DTSS was doing great, was doing crazy movement. If you noticed here, and I put it also in my account on Twitter, I did not put it at the beginning. I was waiting for it until it breaks really, but it jumped unbelievably. In 1 minute and on the spot, immediately it tested the resistance and then it broke it. It tested the resistance and it rested at there. So if you see here what had happened, see how the movement was strong, and it made profit after that. It went all the way to 5.77, $5.77. So that was a crazy one. Of course, that one was reached at an hour. It took a full hour to reach to that. At 10:40, 10:35. So maybe 10:45 actually. Okay. I'll not take longer from your time, but here is how DTSS showed up again after only 1 minute, confirming that it broke the first and it became the first resistance. It became a support now, and then the next target was 3.68. And then see how is the signals showing up on the screener. 2 pages, 2 full pages. Then it broke and it confirmed that it is going to next resistance, which is 4.15. And then it broke that again, as we saw, and it continued all the way to 5.77. See how DTSS is showing more and more. So here it shows a loss, but actually it is not. It is not actually, as you can see. But if you want to control your emotions, if you are a beginner, this will be a loss. I suggest again to define your strategy, to see which one goes with you. And of course, if you take this and if you take the signal and you go blindly, it will not work with you. I suggest that you go with the screener itself. When you see the signal and you see where do you enter, where do you stand, and what is the entry and how attractive or how possible it will go, you can tell. CAPR is another stock that I talked about. It's taking some time here. CAPR was the biggest winner today. Yesterday, I mean, for us. And that happened in half an hour, almost more than half an hour, actually 40 minutes. And that's 10% of our 10,000, actually, which is the ultimate goal, ultimate daily goal, if you can say. So from 942, see how's that? 945, 942, so you enter from here, and the target is 5.01, which is, again, you pass the 4.5 and you are testing the 5. I think that's a good entry and exit, emotional and so reasonable one, and excellent movement, excellent profit. That summarizes, that should be the ultimate goal. If I get this trade, I will stop immediately. I will stop actual trading and I will kill my greed and stop at here. I'll not continue. So I lose. Then I feel that I need to compensate and then win again, but I lose again. I've been through that, and I'm sure that many of you have been through that. Okay, so CAPR was just alerting all the day long. Then GVP also showed at 9:51, 20 minutes from the start, and see how is it. See how's the performance here. Excellent trade. Excellent, perfect one. Ideal one. In no time. 4 minutes and you're done. That's an ideal one. Those are the types of the trades that I like. That quick, either win or stop loss or take profit, and that's it. Don't spend longer time. The longer you stay in the trade, the more it is risky for you to either fall into the emotional or greed or any of these factors. So that's an ideal one. That's a perfect trade. That's a perfect trade as well. Okay, I'll not take all your time. Today we have a lengthy recap and taking advantage that there is no market today. So it's a federal day off today. It's a day off. So okay, DTSS kept on for the full 40 minutes, 45 minutes, showing up and bobbing up. TAOP, I got it wrong in Twitter. I said TOAP. I think I confused you guys, but I think when you enter here, if you enter at this, it will be a loss for you because you are at the resistance. So it's better to wait. Just give it some time till it breaks it. So it broke here, but it did not give you a clear, it did not give you a clear room. So 7 cents only is not also a good, but I will keep my eye on it. Keeping an eye and just waiting for it till we see how it will react. Okay. And here, hang on, I went so far. I went to the 7th actually. Okay. Okay, and the 14th was good. It made a good movement. So here is the 14th at 950. So it was just testing right above the moving average, the SMA 20, standard moving average, and then it breaks it, and then it made the profit. It made the target. Although here it shows that it hit the stop, maybe that depends on where did you enter. Maybe some of my some followers, they said that it is so tight, 2 versus 7. I keep it tight so I don't lose the 3 to 1 probability. But again, you can see the back test, and it is proving itself, provided that you do 49 continuous trades. Still, you get 1,370 today. And again, this is not realistic. Nobody will be doing all these trades at the same time. Okay, I'll not go over the winning. Again, I will keep the results. SGLB, I talked about it during the trading yesterday. It's doing perfect movement, perfect trend on the months, over the duration, over 6 months. So excellent upper side and upper trend, and excellent even results for the day. See how clear is it? Did not hit the stop loss, and it continued the movement, and it is in line with the moving averages as well. Okay, we spent a long time on the first hour of the trading, but I think I will stop here. I'll not take longer from your time again. I would like to ask you to, if you like what you have seen, to give me a thumb up and share and subscribe as well. I appreciate your support, and please put me your thoughts, your comments. What went right? What went wrong? What do you think? And what would you like to see, really? What would you like me to do in my recap or in the day-to-day in the streaming? What is it the most thing that you liked versus what is it the least thing that you liked, or the most thing that you did not like? And I would be really happy to answer your questions. Take care, and catch you on the upcoming streams. Bye-bye.